surprises you might find. Welcome from around the world to Disney's Now go make some friends.
Yeah. It's early as well.
Oh my gosh, there's two of them. Oh, and it's going around. Can you see way back Flamingos are originally white.
They're born white.
Do you know why they turn pink?
O Avatar não tem.
Ele foi pelo Satu'li, vai ficar sozinho. Aí the other side. I don't think it's
Si faut le sauna.
Irayo. Anaringalo. Ninaring utnaupai. Srane. Angale. Lering san. Maewa. 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 Stand with me. I'll stay away. Must have walked down.
우와. 이거 벌써 잡았나? 15. Safari, okay? Because the animals are the best in the morning. What do you think you did? Yep. Enchanto? Yep. Yes. Tony bought it all back. She's still looking for the Yeah. But she already got tickets. Yeah, I think we didn't buy them yet, but like, we found some. Just gotta buy them. I think we're waiting to buy one. Oh, okay.
Check. See them now. We have new flyers loading in.
Please fill the room on both sides of the railing and stand on the number you were given.
Decon?
Check.
We're the only ones in here. It's cool again. Thanks, boss.
Okay, sealed genetic matching room.
Hi, and welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, riding on the back of a Banshee by being genetically matched and linked to an avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Majahara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Navi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikran and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Navi and avatars can. Okay, to get you flying on a banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit.
Oh, it changed it.
Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, this thing always blows me away. I thought it was just like pre-programmed, so it's actually doing it in real time. That's pretty cool.
All right, you've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there. Great, you've all made it. It's important that you can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you to the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Navi, flying on the back of an Ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Navi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Iknimaya. With permission from the Navi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an Ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an ikram. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Na'vi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Let's get you into the link chamber.
Alright, drivers, before we go in there, you'll be restrained at 100.
But we're good. I mean, I think if you would have had a normal sort of weekday traffic,
How about you have a Coke?
It smells good. It's been there before.
Good smell.
Yeah, sorry, there's that card thing.
How about you have a Coke?
It smells good. It's been there
Good
before.
smell.
Yeah, sorry, there's that card thing.
Safari, don't forget to turn off the flash on your camera or phone. Once again, have a wonderful safari, and as we say here in Harambe, Karibuni, welcome aboard.
Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin motion sickness or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure, expectant mothers should not ride. Once on board your safari transport, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet and legs inside, and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving shortly. Asante sana. Enjoy your adventure at Kilimanjaro Safari. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias. Jumbo, everyone, and welcome to Kilimanjaro Safari. Before you begin your trip, you should know that and remember to watch your children. Your transport will be arriving at Kilimanjaro Safari. Bienvenidos a Kilimanjaro Safari. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias.
Thank you. And another word that we like to say at Harambe's Twin Day, that means let's go. Jumbo, everyone. My name's Kyla, and I'm going to be your safari guide today as we head through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. A few safety reminders, though, while we are heading out here. Please do remain seated at all times, with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the truck, and with that, we will be all good to go. Now, we call it the Harambe Wildlife Reserve because Harambe is Swahili for come together. So I hope that during your time here today, you can come together with these animals to learn a little bit more about their ecosystems, ways that you can actually help to protect their environments. First destination today is the Little Acholi Forest, where animals primarily rely on camouflage to protect themselves. And greeting us over there on the right, we have an okapi kind of hiding out behind the bamboo there. Now, despite the okapi's horse-like body and zebra-like print on their hind legs, they're actually going to be the closest living relative of giraffe. Both okapi and giraffe have a similar skull structure. Another animal ahead here on our right, just a bit more difficult to see. They're kind of crouched down in their nest there. It's a saddle-billed stork. Looks like the female. You can always tell by looking at the color of their eyes. Females always have yellow eyes. Males always have brown eyes. On top of the cliff to our left, we also have a black rhino, and these black rhino have no natural predators. Their only threat is humans. Unfortunately, due to poaching, there's about 10,000 in the world today. It's actually a huge accomplishment too, because less than 10 years ago, there was only about 5,000. Got some orangey antelope over here. These are bongos. Bongos are nicknamed the ghosts of the forest because they are so good at camouflage, they're hardly ever seen. Both male and female bongos are going to have those horns sit back fairly low on their heads, helping them deflect any branches and maneuver through the brush of the forest a bit easier. Over here on our left are some lightly colored antelope. These are greater kudu, all female, and I can tell because they don't have any horns. Males typically have horns that reach about 6 foot in height. Now we are making our way out of the forest and over to our second destination of the safari today. This is going to be the Safi River. Safi River tends to be home to some more aquatic animals that we can find on the reserve. One of the most notable being the Nile hippopotamus. Hippos are going to be among the largest and most dangerous animals that we can find out here in Africa. Don't see any hippos quite yet. Do see a bunch of these large grayish whitish birds though. Those are going to be pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans get their name from the pink spot that appears on their back during their mating season. It's kind of like they are blushing at one another. And there's a hippo popping up to say hi to us. A few more on our left here too, probably all sleeping. Hippos are nocturnal animals. They typically sleep underwater. They naturally know when to rise up to the surface like that and grab a breath of air. It's actually why they evolved to have their ears, eyes, and nose all kind of at the top of their heads. That way while they are asleep, they hardly have to breach the surface and grab the air that they need. These hippos are going to be very important to their ecosystems. They're what we call a keystone species. And a keystone species is essentially any animal so critical that their environment and everyone else who lives there would not be able to survive without them. They're like the glue that holds the place together. So by conserving keystone species like hippos, we can actually help to ensure the protection of other animals as well. We have other animals meet out here. It looks like behind these waterfalls are Nile crocodile. Now those crocodile are pretty big, but despite their size, they can actually go weeks, if not months at a time without ever eating. However, when they do eat, they can eat up to half of their body weight in a single feeding. They're not going to be very picky eaters either. They're what we call an opportunistic hunter. This means that they'd rather take an easy meal over a good meal, so unlike their prey, they actually have to go hunt and work for to capture. They're much more likely just to eat anything they find lying around. Now we're heading over to the savannah right now, and I can always tell by the baobab tree on our right. This tree is nicknamed the Tree of Life, and it's going to get that nickname from its ability to store thousands of gallons of water just inside of its trunk. It has a very spongy interior, so it kind of can just soak all of that water up. And like we were saying, it typically means that we're heading into the savannah, which does tend to be home to some of Africa's most iconic animals. I'll also say, though, that we're never quite sure who we're going to find over here. It'll largely vary, just depending on their sleep and migration patterns. Got a few animals greeting us here, though. Now, the smaller antelope down here is a springbok. They are the national animal of South Africa. Also going to be found in the top 10 fastest land animals. When frightened or excited, they can leap up to 6 feet in the air or 13 feet forward. They can actually jump up and forward together as well if they want to, and if they do, it's called trunking. Some Enclosure cattle hanging out over here, and they have those really big horns up on top of their heads that may look like they're a little heavy and tedious to carry around. However, they're actually very light. They're going to help the cattle stay cool. They're made of a unique honeycomb structure on the inside, and that allows for blood to flow through the horns, dispersing heat and cooling down the cattle. That process is going to be called thermoregulation, but it basically just means that they have their own personal AC unit up on top of their heads. Now coming up here to our left are going to be some wildebeest and Hartman's mountain zebras. People often question if a zebra is black with white stripes or white with black stripes, and the color of the skin on their nose can tell. Every zebra over here looks to have a black nose, making them all black zebras with white stripes. And just like our fingerprints, each zebra stripes are going to be unique to themselves. Wildebeest are all the grayish animals back there, and if you've ever heard of an animal called a gnu, spelled G-N-U, it is the same exact animal as a wildebeest. They often get the nickname gnu after the sound that they make. Now these really tall pointed structures here are termite mounds. They're porous and as hard as concrete from baking in the sun all day. Lots of animals like to use them kind of like a scratching post. When they get a bit more worn down from that, we often see smaller antelope like the springbok perch on top of leftover stubs. That just helps them look for potential predators that may be near. Here's those Enclosure cattle once again. Now they're also one of 2 domesticated species that live out here on the reserve. They're nicknamed the Watusi cattle after the people who first domesticated them. And they were originally domesticated as a sign of wealth because they are very, very hard to acquire. Got a few more wildebeest up ahead here too, which isn't too surprising. There tends to be quite a few wildebeest in any given area. They're actually going to be the second most densely packed mammals on Earth. The only mammal that you'll find more densely packed than a wildebeest is actually just us humans. Cool cow are talking to us here. Around the corner is a large tan antelope. It's going to be a common eland. Elands are the largest type of antelope, and both males and females have those gorgeous twisted horns up on top of their heads. Now, especially in comparison to a lot of the animals we are going to find out here today, the eland population really isn't suffering too much. This is largely due to the fact that about half the elands in the world live on protected land like the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. That's why it's really important that we set aside areas like this to help those populations thrive and grow. Now, a lot of the animals that we saw out here today are going to belong to a broader group of animals that have a very big impact on the savannah. They're what we call grazers. Grazers are essentially any animal that act like a lawnmower, constantly eating the grass. But they're also going to be who leads all of these low grassy areas that allow us to see throughout the entire savannah so clearly. And a very large part of the reason why the savannah will tend to get the nickname of grasslands. Cut up ahead here, we have a couple more baobab trees, and another common nickname for those trees are upside down trees. Just because when they don't have their leaves, they kind of do look like they grew upside down and their roots are sticking out. Behind the baobab tree to our left is an elephant. Only seeing one elephant right now, so if I had to guess, I would say that he's going to be a male. Just because typically when the male elephants grow up and fully mature, they do like to leave the big family groups to either hang out in solitude, or occasionally we do see them form smaller bachelor groups of other males. Now the reason that they do this is just because those larger family groups, elephants tend to live in a matriarch. That means that the females are going to be the ones in charge. The oldest female in the herd remembers information like migration patterns and nearby food and water sources. She'll pass that knowledge on from one leader of the herd to the next. That's one of the reasons why elephants are known for their incredible memories. Around the river bend here, it looks like we're going to find a full flamboyance of flamingos. And a flamboyance is what you call a group of flamingos. These are greater flamingo. They're going to be the tallest and lightest pink of all flamingo species. They get their pink color from their diet. It's very rich in a compound called beta-carotene. And flamingos eat a lot of brine shrimp, which is abundant in beta-carotene. Any smaller birds there with more of a grayish, whitish color to them are actually just baby flamingos or flamingolets, who have not eaten enough brine shrimp yet to develop that vibrant pink color that we all know them for. Typically takes about 2 years and includes all of that great plumage and the fully pink. Now we made it into the eastern part of the savannah, where we definitely have some good signs of animal activity. There's a big mud wall over here. It's basically just this mud pool that's in the ground. But lots of animals like to come over to the mud wall though to sleep in, hang out in, or just kind of roll around in the mud to help them stay cool. Mud's a really great natural sunblock, bug repellent, exfoliator, moisturizer even. It's basically an all-in-one skincare routine for these animals. So we'll keep moving along here and see where some of the animals that are typically in the mud wallow may be roaming around for the time being. As we do so though, I would start to keep a close watch on any shadows you see coming up on our left. Cheetahs often like to hang out over here. I think I see one back there kind of sitting underneath the bush. Kind of look for some of that spot pattern. They're a little hard to see, unfortunately. Do apologize. Cheetahs are going to be the fastest land animals, reaching speeds of 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. They cannot stay at that speed for very long though, and it does tend to take them quite a while to catch their breath and recover again after a run. Maybe if you look over your left shoulder here, you can see them a little bit better. They're not as black by the bush from this angle. Now, cheetahs are also going to be a little unique from most big cats. They prefer to go out and do their hunting during the day. They find that there is less competition then. Also, unlike most cats in general, cheetahs don't have fully retractable claws. They're going to use their claws in a very similar way that we would use a pair of cleats. It kind of helps them out with gaining traction. Just like your common house cat might do though, cheetahs actually will purr. They don't roar like other big cats do, and they don't even have the ability to roar even if they want to. Now the really tall rock formation that we're driving around right now is called a kopie. Kopies are popular spots for predators to hang out because it's going to serve as a great vantage point for them to look down over their prey. Don't see any predators here at the moment, but if you take a look over here on our right, we do have some antelope hanging out. Those are going to be waterbuck. They get their name because they're typically found near aquatic environments as they drink a lot more water than the average antelope does. They actually even have a water repellent or oily coat that allows them to hang out in rivers and streams all day and not really have to worry about being too wet once they leave. That coat is also super stinky, which is really important because they typically hang out in groups to keep each other safe, but also tend to hang out in really thick, dense vegetation where it can be a bit harder to see. So instead of looking for each other, they often just kind of sniff each other out. Not much the better for them. Coming up here on our left are some warthog burrows. I'd start keeping your eye out for any warthogs. They're in the same family as domesticated pigs, and they often will reuse burrows made by other animals, making them great recyclers. They are a little shy around people though, and often nestle pretty deep in those burrows to sleep whenever they sense a lot of human activity. So I'm guessing that's where they're at right now, but that's all right. We'll let them rest. We can see this water bucket a bit better here on the right. Now that kind of white heart shape on their backside there is actually super reflective as well. Helps them see each other a little bit better since they typically follow it along in a line. Now I'm hoping we'll have one last surprise out here in the savannah. Coming up on our right, kind of back behind this tree and rock, is an ostrich nest. And we are in luck. If you take a look down on the ground, there is a whole clutch of eggs. Now, an ostrich isn't super concerned with guarding her eggs because they are very, very strong. So strong, in fact, that a fully grown adult human could stand on top of one of them and it would not even break. They can withstand up to about 325 pounds. They're pretty heavy as well. They weigh about 3 pounds each, and for reference, that is roughly equivalent to about 2 dozen chicken eggs. Now we have made our way out of the savannah and over to our final destination of the safari today. This is Magadi Glen. Here we can find the warden's post, and it looks like the warden may have let some of their friends out to say hi to us. There's this yellow triangle thing in the front yard as well. That's a bee fence that we use in a project that's called Elephant and Bees. So elephants are unfortunately suffering from habitat loss, it's pushing them closer and closer to human civilization and starting to cause lots of issues for farmers. Farmers are finding that elephants are coming onto their farms and destroying their crops. They needed a way to start safely deterring these elephants. And with the research that we conducted right here on the reserve, we helped to discover that elephants are afraid of bees. So we told us to the farmers, they put those bee fences on their farms and it worked. This scared the elephants away. It was a great solution as well. It provided a new habitat for bees who also suffer from habitat loss. And as a little bit of an added bonus, the farmers got some new pollinators for their crops and even some honey that they could sell if they really wanted to. So it kind of turned out to be a win-win-win for everyone that was involved. Alright, now with this, we are going to be making our way out of the reserve here and back into the village. I'll be dropping y'all off. You guys are a pleasure to have aboard today. Asante Sana, and I hope that you enjoyed your time out here today at Kilimanjaro Safaris. Now, if there's any Wilderness Explorer shopping with us, you've been riding on the simple one. You're going to find that Wilderness Explorer near the end of the safari waiting to greet you. They'll probably ask you what truck you were on. Once again, that was the simple one. And who your favorite animal that you saw here today was as well. So I started thinking about who that may be. I'll also say that all the animal attractions at Animal Kingdom are going to be closed for the evening as the animals do have a bedtime. However, I believe the rest of the park is open until 6. Something pretty special that you can do this time of year actually is see Pandora lit up at night. Animal Kingdom is hardly ever open past dark, so like I said, it's a very limited opportunity, but they have bioluminescent light everywhere. You can walk through and just see it's very purple blue, like I said, very pretty to see. One of my other favorite things to do this time of year is going to be riding Expedition Everest at night. When you're going up that lift there, you get a really gorgeous overview of the entire Walt Disney World Resort lit up at night, but definitely only do it for a bit of an adrenaline junkie.
the restaurant they said that was really good. I don't know why.
Then we have to stay here.
You don't believe me? I see a scorpion, a whale.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Morning.
My team and I believe that our river rides are more than just an exciting adventure. We believe they help spread a message to visitors about preserving wild places, like our forest. All around Anandapur, logging companies in search of tropical hardwood have bitten deep into the jungle. When this happens, the traditional life of village and forest is destroyed forever.
Gigi is coming. Gigi, are you there? Whoever has the radio position today, respond please. Gigi or Manisha, please get to the radio. This is Arjun. I'm near the top of Tiger Face Falls. I'm seeing a lot of smoking activity downriver. Repeat, downriver. Do not send out any more rafts.
Better than just give the strap a tug. Perfect. We'll be on our way in just a moment. Yep. Thank you. We're all set. Have fun. Try to stay dry. Thank you.
Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con la cinturón bien ajustada y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro de la pausa. Vigile a sus pies. Gracias. Greetings, friends. There's some rough water ahead, so for a safe journey, remain keeping the seatbelt fastened. In your hands, arms, feet, and then inside the raft.
competition,
you doing, bro? I'm 11:30 breakfast. Look at that, how long that tail is.
I think I'll take him home.
There again, both of those might go down here to win the wild.
Yeah.
They're cats.
See the tiger sleeping?
Okay, you see the tiger on the floor, Olivia? Step up there, look. Straight ahead. You see him on the ground? The orange and black?
I do.
You see it? Oh, he's sleeping.
But I'm just making a joke.
Well, if we walk this way, I can show you where it is.
I think I know where it is, but if you'd like to, we got plenty of time.
Oh, so on Animal Kingdom, so they tell you like taking animals.
Now you're good.
That's cool seeing you.
Hi, where are you going now?
All of a sudden he starts running.
Yeah.
It's like a movie. Be careful.
That's you.
Argus pheasant. Huh?
This one answer.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Grace and Temperance, scoot over so they can take a picture.
You've been on the Jurassic Park? That's the one I
Go ahead.
Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on board, seguirán dentro del tren. Y por favor, cuide a los niños.
job, buddy. Excellent work. Love that. Alright, welcome on down, everybody. If y'all do want to book the party, you are getting the person's game tickets. You can find those tickets over in the game voucher stand or at the merchandise stand. $6 tickets. Gonna let you play any one of our stands.
That's all I have to say. So my last question is, are you ready to play? Okay.
was just wondering, what do you think the Earth looked like 65 million years ago? Wow, there it is. As you can see, it's warm, almost tropical, and teeming with life. Fish fill the seas, and new creatures such as insects, birds, and small mammals are beginning to appear. But remember, this is the age of the dinosaurs. Several hundred types of these magnificent creatures can thrive in. Ah, a perfect world. Whoa! Suddenly, without warning, small meteor shells began to pepper Europe, creating an explosion of firestorms. Frightened dinosaurs race for cover. Then a giant asteroid slams into the sea at 60,000 miles an hour. It creates massive tidal waves and sets up storms.
Jurassic Park.
No.
Hello. I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. That's how dinosaurs have been presented to the public since the study of fossils began over 150 years ago. Today, that bare bones approach is about to become extinct. In a perfect blending of science and technology, the Dino Institute has created the Time Rover, an amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs. How? That's proprietary. But the result is a breathtaking journey through a prehistoric world where you will witness the most spectacular creatures to ever walk the earth. In a moment, you'll be going live to our control center for a comprehensive safety briefing, and then it's on to the tour that will convince you forever that the future is truly in the past.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me, let's talk about you, and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures.
I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tools are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period, and I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See?
Securely locked. Access denied.
Continue.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. Plug them in, use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Flash photography? I wouldn't. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good. Oh, and one more thing.
Those locked coordinates? We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguanodon, then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong? Hey, it's me again. Remember, only you guys are going on this special mission, so don't tell anyone, okay?
That's not. That's the maze.
buttons in the pouch in front of you. Fasten your seatbelt and remain seated with your hands.
Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the Iguanodon, and get out before the asteroid hits. Let's roll! Okay, now, let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now! Hang on! I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, full stop. Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Another big guy coming up. Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian.
Asteroid impact in 90 seconds.
We better move it.
Pterodactyl.
Incoming!
Asteroid impact in 60 seconds.
We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsognathus.
Computer, what's happening?
Loss of traction.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Warning, meteor strike.
Evasive maneuver! Left! Right! Left! Right! That was close. Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it. Abort mission. Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find it before security does. Thanks for everything!
Please gather personal belongings from the pouch in front of you and remain seated until the rover comes to a complete stop.
How fast can you get to the block?
You want to ride or you want to ride?
My three favorite things about the holidays are family, friends, and fruitcakes. I don't know why they get such a bad rap. They are delish. Just wanted to share. Yes. I need a hip and help in a Christmas music. Yeah.
What's that alarm for? What's that alarm for?
Yeah, I think
lightning.
he's got that, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at that.
Thank you.
In today's performance, the part of the Steamboat will be played by Claire DeLuna.
Throughout today's performance, please refrain from buzzing, stinging, and pollinating. And no chirping. Thank you. And now, put your wings together for the host of our show, everyone's favorite ant, Lick!
Fireflies! Fireflies! Up here! No, over here. Way over here. Way over. A little more. Little more. Little less. Perfect. Oh, and hi, hello, and welcome. Welcome to our show. You know, we've been doing this act for over 300 million years. And with bugs making up more than 80% of the animal world, we're the biggest cast of them all. Still, you guys just don't seem to see us. So, that's why we gave you those special bug eyes. Now, go ahead, put them on. Neat, huh? Yeah, no, now you're all honorary bugs. So, on with the show. You're done now. Yeah, thank you. Take it from an ant. It's tough to be a bug. That's why we've developed some amazing survival techniques. For instance, deep in the jungles of South America, there's a bug. Well, technically he's an arachnid, see? And Chili, I really hate when you do that. I really hate.
Oh, I'm sorry, Flick.
Where was it? Yes, Chilean tarantulas, like my friend Chili here, throw poison pills at their enemies with deadly arrows.
accuracy. I never miss.
This is okay.
Pull! Come on, keep on coming, keep on coming! She's on the road!
Hey! What are you guys trying to pull?
You're messing up my head! Hold still!
Back off! In case you hadn't noticed, right?
You miss! No one makes a fool of Jimmy, man! Come back here and die like a bug!
Alright. Our next guest is a soldier termite who defends his mound by spraying intruders with acid. That's right. Acid. Welcome him now. He's buff, he's ready, and he's and he is ruining our set. You know, we have other shows to do.
I am a living defensive machine. I am the terminator. Oh no. I detect more intruders.
No, they're not intruders. No, they're honorary bugs.
No, intruders must be terminated. No exceptions.
Alright, our next guest, let's meet the silent but deadly member of the bug world, the stink bug. Alright, oh, just a second. Let it rip, Claire.
No way! Y'all never catch me!
What are these humans wearing on their heads?
Oh, I mean honorary bugs.
Honorary what? They're our biggest enemy!
No, that's not true. They're my friends.
Friends? Get this loser out of my sight. Bring in the evidence. Friends don't exterminate friends, do they? Still don't get it? Well, then watch this. You humans have always seen us as monsters. If you had it your way, you would destroy us all. But you never will, because we outnumber you 200 million to 1. Maybe it's time you honorary bugs got a taste of your own medicine. What? You're still alive? This means war! Little motels. Nothing can stop us. Ha! Nothing!
What do we do now? Bring him next time. He refuses to come out of his door.
Apologies for bringing you, huh? Cue the finale! Did I forget to mention reptiles? Well, they just don't seem to care that it's tough to be a bug. But you guys should, because we made your world one honey of a place. We're pollinators! We're pollinators! If you like vegetables, the flowers, if they
that we like to taste. You'd be out there wallowing in shoulder-high waves, shoulder-high waist.
It's a piece of cake. Well, it still has a few bugs in it, but that's our show. And now that you're all honorary bugs, remember, magnifying glasses are for looking at little things, not for burning little things. See ya!
Hey! Hey, little fella! Where should you be?
Here?
That's right. Good bug. Good little bug.
Your attention, please. We ask that all honorary bugs remain seated so the beetles, maggots, and cockroaches may exit safely. At this time, gather up your personal belongings and take your small grubs by their loving little hands as a present. Thank you.
It's just like I am.